Yo guys, so if you know me on Twitter, I am very critical of Jujutsu Kaisen. I am not a fan of it, and people get upset when I say that, and I want to make a video and explain to you why I have an issue with this anime and what's it about. So yeah, before we get started, leave me a like on the video, like my content, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get into it, man. So, JJK, here's my problem, okay? I'm gonna skip the nonsense and tomfoolery. Let's just get right into it. My issue with this anime is simple. I feel like it's overhyped a bit much for what it represents. And I know. Oh, but Nero, you made a video about overrated anime. Yeah, I get that. I understand that. And I'm going to address that in a second. However, I'm just saying that people treat JJK like it is the next coming of Christ, and it is like the savior of anime. And when I watched it, I was like, this is it? This is your king? This is what you got. This is what you're giving me. This is the play you're gonna serve me. You know, I felt like it was just mid. It was okay. It was all right. It wasn't anything crazy or new or fresh. It was just it was okay, you know. And I think when I say that, people are like, oh, you didn't like it, what's wrong with you, you got bad taste. It's not even that. When I look at anime and I see people going crazy about it, I'm thinking that, you know, maybe this show is doing something that's making people be like, oh my goodness, what is this? And I watched it and I was like, JJK does absolutely nothing new for shonen. It's just a shonen. That's all it is. In its defense, it's unapologetically shonen. It's just like, it's Bleach with better fight scenes. That's really all I can say, because the characters, the explanations, the story, it's all, to me, it feels like it's all kind of thrown together with little explanation, little context, and you have to kind of just go with what you're told and just go along with it for the sake of, because they said so. And it feels like it's lacking development and explanation and context, and it's very tropey. You know, you have the over hyper main character who's naturally gifted, the lackadaisical, you know, side character, and the angry, you know, tsundere girl trio, and then their kind of super cool reserve master Gojo. It's the same thing with Naruto, you know, Naruto, Sasuke, Kakashi, and Sakura. It's a trope, and I get it's a trope. That's why they're there. But again, my issue is that this anime does nothing different. And I feel like when the cool thing about anime to me is that there's so many genres and different shows, and they all try to put a spin on something a little differently. And in this one, it felt like there was like only one standout scene for me, and it was when Yuji had met that guy. You know what I'm talking about, the real emo guy. If I'm gonna spoil it, but you know what I'm talking about, the emo kid who was, you know, bad, and something happened to him, and you just had this whole like mini speech, and it felt really cool at that point. And I'm like, okay, we're getting somewhere. This is nice. And then that was kind of it. You know, it just felt okay. And so I'm not saying that JJK is bad, because it's not. It's a good anime. I'm just saying it's not amazing, and I don't care much for it. You know, I don't really understand the hype. Now, to be fair, I have not read the manga, so I don't know what goes on after the episodes are over. I just know from what I watched, I was like, this is what we got. Okay, I mean, I guess. Even when it ended, I was like, that's it. That's it. It didn't. You know, when the season ends from anime, it feels like there's some kind of climax to reach, to get to, and it just felt like there was nothing there. So yeah, man, I don't hate JJK, but I'm not gonna lie, I slander it a lot because I feel like it's not worth the praise it gets. That sounds kind of crazy. I get that, but you know what I mean. I feel like everyone puts it on this pedestal, like it is just like the literal greatest anime of all time, and it's just okay. All right, it's just okay. So you know what? I tell you what. If you feel otherwise in the comments, tell me why you think I'm wrong. And we can discuss it. You know what I'm saying? Tell me why it's not mid, and tell me why you think it's a good anime. And if you convince me, you know, I'll make a follow-up video. We can discuss it. So yeah, man, if you like the video, leave me a like, comment down below, and I'm gonna go watch not Jujutsu Kaisen. See you later, guys.
Bless up, be a blessing. We were front line to protect them. Big bullets in the backseat with the right clean. Bust shots at the window, high shutter speed. Charge at 150, hyper my beam. No recharge, 5 time on your whole team. Got 3 more shots to the neck. I'm feeling alright, got nothing to the left of me. Go down, pull up, 2-step with me. DT to the S, you hating me. Speak up, don't front on your jealousy. Or I'll come for your throat respectfully. But it's love, yeah, it's all love that I retain.